Since the year 2000, scientists have been investigating why our planet's rotational axis is changing, with the potential to wreak havoc with the world's weather. Scientists have been monitoring the shift with the use of satellites from NASA's GRACE mission.
GRACE is identifying this change in mass over India.
Scientists have discovered that it's due to pumping groundwater that's causing this change in weight distribution on our planet.
Humans have pulled so much water out of the aquifers for agricultural purposes that it's actually changing the balance of mass on the planet.
This is really remarkable that human activity represents enough of a change in the mass distribution of the planet that it can actually have effects on Earth's spin and polar wander of the Earth.
India, home to nearly 1.4 billion people, is soon to become the most heavily populated country on Earth. India's demand for water is so intense, its 12 million water pumps remove water equivalent to the volume of Lake Erie every 2 years. Water nature cannot replace quickly enough.
It's actually mind-boggling that we are moving enough water that it actually affects the Earth, the planet we live on. It's huge.
Further analysis shows India isn't the only place where the Earth's mass is being changed by human activity.
Take China as an example. They have poured more concrete in 3 years than all of the United States in the 20th century. That's a mind-boggling amount of concrete.
We're talking about tiny changes compared to the overall weight of the Earth, but tiny changes can have enormous impacts.
Across China, the totalitarian state embarks on construction projects, the likes of which the world has never seen, at breakneck speed. Chinese families and their homes are bulldozed to make way for these megastructures, but everyone on the planet is set to suffer as the weight of concrete redistributes the mass of the Earth.
We think we're just simply ants on a ball. Well, these little things that can't affect anything. Yeah, we do. It's our action that affects the Earth.
And when scientists analyze the changes further, they realize the mass anomalies caused by concrete and water use in Asia are located in the worst possible places on the globe.
Now, the changes happening are pretty tiny compared to the mass of our planet. But because of where they're happening is what can cause major effects to our planet overall.
The most sensitive part on the Earth to change the spin axis is at around 45 degrees. That's the sweet spot.
This is really a problem because most of us live in those locations. There aren't many people that live near the poles. We're going to continue to lose mass in terms of groundwater in the populated areas at 45 degrees all the way down to the equator.
The changing mass of the Earth is likely to accelerate, and with it, the way the planet rotates. America's future as a desolate equatorial wasteland could arrive sooner than we thought.
It's a terrifying possibility. Nothing would ever be the same again.
Scientists are running out of time to find a way to get the planet's rotational axis back on track.
If we're going to fix it, we're going to have to get radical. Either we deconstruct the cities and refill the aquifers that we've depleted, or we get extreme. We build counterbalance cities, maybe somewhere in South America. Maybe in the next 30 years we need 20 million people to move to Chile.
Alongside new South American cities, mankind will literally have to move mountains to redistribute the mass of the Earth. Preventing the extinction of America will require the greatest international cooperation the world has ever seen. But many scientists believe it is possible.
I do believe that humans would find a way to geoengineer their way out of the situation, to get the Earth back to how it used to be.
If we can't stop it, our world will become a wasteland.
There's one troubling thing about tipping points. If you tip too far over, you're going to topple into a nightmare.